Oh dear. I thought I was being very clever and I left all of these little things to go and soak in thinners over the weekend. Cora's going to kill me. Shit. Mostly it's figs cards and there's jam. Sorry guys, I think I cocked up. Oh dear. Hello and welcome to another edition of Normalising Rarities. This is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable, pioneering company of wholesaling minerals, fossils and covings and druzy and stuff that glows beneath UV lights. I'm Francis, that is my dog Fig over there, and a car park, because where would we be without car parks? Righto, if you're new here, happy days, welcome. Please take the time to read Cora's little short story in the description beneath the video. It includes riveting stuff such as, we're a wholesaler, we require a minimum order of 10 kilograms before we even consider shipping. That's because we're in Africa, and the way that the shipping works here is that the more you ship, the less the rate per kg is, up until I think about 32 kilograms, and then it gets more expensive because then the shipping companies require special equipment, which obviously costs more. Anyway, the shipping thing, Renata, our accountant and shipping magnate, would be the best person to ask about that. There are so many options, and the rates do actually fluctuate on a daily basis, not unlike the exchange rate. Other than that, comment to claim. If you are new, please introduce yourself. Say hello. My name is actually not XYZ 1503,520. It's Tom. Or Dick. Other than that, news-wise, I am, well, Cara and myself are just waiting. We got an inside kind of lane on a very impressive collection, but we personally don't have the money to outright go buy it. So, but we do want to see it. I've seen some videos of it. It includes Howite, Papagoite, Oimite, a lot of mites. Very, very impressive collection. So we are holding breath. By the time tonight, I imagine that we'll know whether we're going to be spending a few nights in the Free State on this weekend. So here's holding breath for that. Obviously, if we do go, we're going to make a show of it, try to sell some rocks, I suppose, other than touching them and ogling them. Right, other than that, Madagascar, whatever. We need that shipment so badly. If we don't get that shipment before Christmas, this company's going to be in a bit of trouble. A lot of trouble. George, have you got any news? No news. That's no news, George. All right, come on. Let's get busy with some minerals. First up, we got some polished orange calcite standing freeforms from Madagascar. And that's a nice hue of orange. I don't think anyone will argue that there's a very orange. These two standing freeforms weigh 1.69 kilograms. It's rated. They're rated as very good to A grade. Hey, where's my magnifying thingy-majiggy? Hello? Magnifier? Why can't I magnify? Ooh. That's not the way it's supposed to. Oh, mind me. These are two calcites. They're going to cost $49, flat $219. Righto. Figured out what was wrong with the phone. It wasn't the phone, it was me. Right, on to some actually very nice polished watermelon fluorite, although it's not really watermelon, it's more the green variation. It's a nice translucent thin one. And it's not sticky like some of them are. These are that's very nice. I like that. And a big fella here. These two weigh 1.69 kilos, rated as very good. And they get a cost. Alright, little ankle biter here. Shout out to RJ. I reckon, I'm not sure if it's the same one, but I know RJ lost a dog recently. Sorry, buddy. It's some dog's gone to that place up in the sky where ankles abound. Anyway, these two fluorites are going to cost $39. It's flat 817. On to some Sashi River agate. I wanted to say red, but I don't see a lot of reds. I see some pinks though, some eggs. We don't often see agate eggs from Zimbabwe / Botswana. These are nice, man. If you like pink and blues, ooh, check out the little floral flower patterns. That's cute. Okay. That's nice and subtle. That's pretty. Some are whatever, but some are really nice. This is beautiful. Look at those banded patterns. All of these lovely little flowery patterns. Nice. Funky as well. Nice, man. I don't often see eggs. They weigh all of 1.62 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $52. It's flat number F22. Next up, we got some. Oh, Mr. Lansner, you got crispy in my head now. 6 silky malachites. Velvety to the eye, but not so much to the touch. Quite heavy, these coppery heavy silicates. Nice arborescent patterns. It's very nice. Is that beautiful chatoyancy? These are rated as very good. They weigh 1.38 kilograms. That's nice. These 6 are going to cost $36. That's a hell of a cheap. 1.38 kilos, $36. That's bloody cheap. Flat 530. Then onto some jacaranda amethyst, 6 clusters from Mumbwa in Zambia. These are actually very, very pretty, man. They are clear, they are clean. And you generally don't see much small ones. Plus, you've got all these main tips that are all intact. Nice one as well. Little upside down large crystal. Very nice and clean, man. I think there's another Mumbwa on the second trolley. You'll see what I mean. That one's got quite a bit of iron on it. But these 6 are absolutely stunning, man. They are rated as good, very good to A grade, 1.75 kilos, $39 is what they cost. This is flat number 275. Onto some polished rhodonites from Madagascar, 1.39 kilograms of manganese. These are rated very good to A grade. There's that yellow spessartine, spessartite, however you like to call it. These three will cost $41. This is flat number 192. On to Madagascar. Well, we have moved from Madagascar, but this time, white window quartz. Look at those windows, they are beautiful. 12 clusters weighing 2.21 kilograms. They're rated as very good to A grade. Bit of an odd one. Still, we've got those beautiful detailed windows. And what have we got here? A little bit of limonite, some iron staining. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Hello, Sky. Right, this flat is gonna cost, well, $43. It's a very nice white quartz from Madagascar. It's a flat $599. Then on to some Namibian sodalite spheres with quite a bit of hematite inside as well. You can see that nice shiny silvery. In fact, I'm going to take these into the dark room to see if they do fluoresce. They should fluoresce a nice little red. Righto, here we go. Maybe I should have prepped this. There's a hole in there somewhere. There we go. That's good quality sodalite. A little bit of red sheen. Quite a lot of red sheen there. Okay, oh shit. Righto. Dear Francis, I didn't think that through. There you go. You can just hang out there. I think here's the little torch sometimes even better. No, not so much. Ooh, this one, yeah. That's weird. Okay, you were a bit dormant and you were a bit excitable. The yin and yang of sodalite spheres. There you go. There we go. 1.36 kilograms is what they weigh. They're both A grade. They're going to cost $55. Sodalite F21. On to some limonite. We've got 3 reasonably large clusters. 2.95 kgs. This is particularly interesting because these crystals have all kinds of very cool, what looks like hematite inclusions, a lot of goethite. I saw there was a bit of a discussion on the go as to the validity of citrine recently. Some local Instagram dude said, there's no such thing as citrine. Okay, dude. All right. Calm your tits. It's debatable. All right. So, yes, there are lots of people that take the mickey and heat amethyst and heat smoky quartz, and then it turns into like a dark orange. That's not citrine. But there is natural citrine in the world. Not that this is citrine. This is limonite. I just thought about it because... what's the difference? This is orangey quartz, and citrine is orangey quartz, except that limonite is, well, I suppose a bit of a colloquialism. It is not just one mineral, it's many. It is iron, obviously, and then goethite, and then hematite, and. So it's a whole collection of minerals that make up limonite. Like a bit more red hematoides, I suppose. I love this one. This one's cool. Whereas citrine, yes, it's iron, but the iron gets fused into the lattice of the quartz as the quartz grows. Generally speaking, when I say generally, Citrine will be a lighter shade, or a straw kind of shade of orange. It's never like a violent, angry orange. Although the stuff that we've gotten from Lowena recently really has been quite superb. But yeah, do the Congolese take chances and take the mickey with smoky quartz? You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But, if they did, we would know about it, because citrine is rare and it's expensive. And we've got lots of smoky. We've got 2 tons of smoky quartz and and 1 or 2, like a handful of citrine. So no, the Congolese aren't taking the mickey. Yeah, you could put that debate to rest. We sell real citrine, and we wish we could get more, except, hey, it's a rarity. All right, this little flat of limonite, also from Solwezi, same as the kyanite, sorry. Oh, I'm getting confused. It's from Solwezi. It's north. It's quite close to Mumbwa. It's $52 for the 3. This is flat 594. On to a flat of mixed quartz. And it's all over the show. It's 5. What we got here? Got a little bit of ordinary nothing, and then a little bit of what looks like Mapizia, Zambian dark amethyst, Malagasy pinky. Well, strictly speaking, red hematoid. Limonite, more limonite. This is definitely a bit of Brandberg. More. Sugar amethyst. That's also from Solwezi. Lowena. And this is interesting. I don't know where this is from. This is Shiretsi. Very ugly Shiretsi. This is nice. That's Brandberg. Bet you that shines or fluoresces. Bet I'm right too. Pretty ordinary flat of whatever. Nice crystal, this though. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to take you to the dock room, young crystal. Righto, here we go. Yep, there's that one little Brandberg. Happy days calcite. And not much else. Yummy. So, there you have it. 35 little Southern African quartz crystals and clusters. They're going to cost $51. This is flat number 875. On to some snowflake quartz clusters from Lesotho. These are absolutely gorgeous. Snowflakes. They are designed for footballers. Right. That's pretty. $12 of these. They're going to they're pretty much VG to A grade. Very pretty. I don't know what they weigh. They're going to cost $51. This is flat number 229. Onto some herperite, polished and then coated with some resin to really bring out that velvety, rich velvety flavor. That royal purple or chaplain purple, depending on your background. Hmm. 1.6 kilograms. Rated as good, very good to A. It's notated as full A grade, and then bit of a mix with the others. Yes, the matte polish is quite nice as well. Yeah, this is the good one. Very nice. These 6 are going to cost $68. This is flat number 266. On to, all right, okay, so it's not, okay, so we did the Mumwa over here, and I banged on forever about how clean it is, and then we got 2 Mumwa specimens. They weigh 2.12 kilograms, and you can see that there's a very definitive kind of still iron over the planes. So those crystals in the middle are pretty nifty and tidy, and one chip over there and the main one on the top. Otherwise, it's all right. I'd still prefer the flat of 6. This flat rated is very good only. It's going to cost $41. This is flat number 585. Onto some polished Malagasy smoky quartz points. I love these. Very, very cool. Look at the clarity of this crystal. That's stunning, man. These 6 weigh 910 grams. Look at the phantoms, man. That's very nice. And rainbows? Why, yes, please. Here's a bit of a twin with nice little hints of limonite. Is that a chip, or is that just doesn't look? Don't know if that's a chip. Well, whatever it is, it's not perfect by any means. But look at the phantoms. Hey, just look at them. Right. Rated is a very good A and double A grade. This flat of polished smoky points will cost $52. Flat $298. Then ball malachite from the Congo, and this ball malachite has a lot of limonite, which is basically, I think, no, you know what? I don't know if this is gutite. That looks a lot like, well, you get the ball malachites, which are beautiful. Almost no scuff marks at all. The specimen's almost perfect. But that is colwezite, that dark tan layer. And you can see it's right over smoky quartz as well. So, smoky quartz druzy, covered by some colwezite, covered by ball malachite, with some limonite at the sides. Very attractive little specimen, this. And it's not alone. No, it has a cavernous fella over there. Look at that. So that's a bit more botryoidal, if anything. And then you've got a nice vug with well-formed smoky quartz on the inside. Very nice flat. Weighs 1.48 kilos. It's rated as very good only. It's going to cost all of $83. This is flat number 620. Then, diaptase, but not like usual where the diaptase is from the Congo. No, this is actually diaptase from the farm we intend to move to about a year ago. That's a little by the wayside and due to all kinds of economic reasons. But you'll see the diaptase from Namibia, and this is from Grootfontein, differs quite dramatically from the Congo, and no better specimen to show it than this over here. So you've got the chrysocolla, and then you look at these little diapters, beautifully translucent, and they are more elongated than the Congolese versions, a little bit more fine, but much better in quality. That is very lekker. This flat weighs all of 1.55 kilos. It's going to cost $53. That's for Dioptase Chrysocolla from Namibia, flat 737. Then, from Namibia as well, we've got some black tourmaline, which looks like hints of Fruitite there. Smoky quartz, feldspar, and it's notated as being a highlight opal. Flat, or maybe there's just highlight opal with it, or with some, but we'll find out shortly. That most certainly is highlight opal. That's a lot of highlight opal. Nice sprays of black shawl. There we go. Flat of black tourmaline. Well, 5 black tourmalines and then 1 violent highlight opal. This flat's going to cost all of $45. It's a flat 583. Up next, polished points. From Madagascar again with inclusions. That is a long thread of what could be black tourmaline. So which way is right? Up. Could that be it? Yeah, I suppose so. Beautiful clarity, and then chlorite, a whole lot of chlorite, some iron, Ooh, look at you glow. Illuminate there. Looks like rutile in there. Yes, very, very fine rutile. Oh, yes. Oh, that is lovely. Don't know if it shows up, but lots and lots of fine little, almost looks like gold copperish. It's almost colourless rutile. Very nice. Rated is very good. This flat is $52. That is a number 200. On to some Malacola 35 polished little freeforms. Okay. Nice chrysocolla with the malachite. I like these little vugs. That's nice, man. Really nice. These 35 little Malacolas are going to cost $54. It is a flat 580. Righto, up next we've got a flat of mixed quartz again, and it's all Southern African goodies. What do we got here? Smoky with no, this is Malawi, because that looks like Agerina, not Fesonite. Indeed. Red hematoid from Zimbabwe. quartz from, well, could be Madagascar. It's nice and clean. More red hematoid. Also looks like it's Zimbabwean. This is Malagasy, candle quartz. This is rubbish from I don't know where. But there is a faint hue of green to it. There's a bit of yellow as well. This is Ep112 dark amethyst. Pizza darker amethyst. Rubbish Mumbwa. This Brandberg. Almost, no, I think this is Brandberg. Quite a lot of epidote. I like that. That's funky. Malagasy red hematoid and another Mumbwa. Weighing all of 2.67 kilograms. These 12 will set you back $42. This is flat 326. Then, proper, a flat of 2 highlight opal specimens, accompanied by a little bit of black tourmaline and smoky quartz. They weigh 860 grams. Look at that green, the highlight opal. Yum, yum, yum. Rated as good to very good. Rated good to very good. And there you go. They light up like highlight opal lights up. Lekker. On the other side, maybe. Let's have a looky. No. No. You, maybe? No, either. There we go. Rated very good to good. These two are going to cost only $36. That is flat 463. Nice. For $36. Nice, nice. Next up, a larger black tourmaline shell and vermiculite mica. In fact, you know what? Muscovite. It's dark. It's a nice big specimen, lots of sprays. It's rated as very good. It says it doesn't have highlight opal, so I'm going to believe them. 1.32 kilograms. This specimen is going to cost $67. It's flat number 142. Then a beautiful Malagasy candle quartz with lots of iron. Nice detailing in the windows. And then on the side, that iron turns into reds and pinks. How cool is that? Very nice. 1.87 kilos, rated as very good to A grade. It's a bit of a leaner. Lean, damn you. There we go. Lean for the people. Lean for the people else. There we go. Well, good, of course. $34 only. That is flat 602. Then a nice chevron amethyst standing freeform. And I say nice because it's nice. Do we like nice? Yeah, sometimes nice is nice, but it's only nice. A cup of tea is nice. This little beastie is rated as very good. It weighs 1.88 kilograms. It's going to cost $55. That's flat $498. Last on the first trolley, we got some polished smoky points. Both of these are rated as A grade. Gaudy. Oh, look at that. Look at that red iron there. That's Very nice. Weighing 1.29 kilos, these two, they're going to cost $67. This is flat 745. We're on to the Sega Trolley. Hello. Is it lavender rose quartz? Why, yes, it is. Two standing freeforms. 1.55 kgs. These are rated as very good. They're going to cost $40. That's $20 for a lavender quartz standing freeform, flat 217. Then on to some labradorite, two standing freeforms from Talia. This one's pretty bang average. This one's much nicer. There we go. But still, a bit of a mottledness over there. Rated is very good to A grade. Yeah, so very good at both at best. $34 is cheap. That's alright. Flat 785. No, that's alright. Then from Lorena, we've got 12 smoky quartz clusters, and just on face value, they are beautiful. Rated very good to A grade. Nice, clean windows. Those nice dark smoky tips. Beautiful white veils. They weigh 1.41 kilos all together. That's flat there. It would have been so nice, but a bit of a crack there. Very nice. This flat over here is going to be $45. That's for 1.41 kilograms worth of smoky Luena, flat 766. Then on to some cob shutterkite and malachite and chrysocolla and a bit of quartz in there as well. A beautiful blue shutterkite. Here we go. A bit of translucency, a little bit of quartz in play as well. That always works on a lappy wheel. From Kalkofeld, northern Namibia. Nice chunky wonky piece of chrysocolla. That's cool. They weigh 2.58 kilograms. They're rated as all over the show. A very good lapidary material. It's going to cost all of $38. This is flat number 720. Onto some Bukanotuk, larger clusters, 3 of them. Altogether they weigh 1.92 kilograms, and this is nice, man. Nice lavender amethyst with that limonite base. A funky, weird sheen to it. It's like a yellowish green, but only from the side. If you look at it front on, you don't see it. That's weird. And this beauty here. Oh, look at that. Nice cavernous vug there. That's a funky little specimen. All three are rated as very good. They're going to cost $87. This is flat 989. On to some red hematoid palmstones or galets. Fire quartz, thank you Cindy for reminding me. Beautiful clean quartz in between the iron staining. They weigh 1.39 kilos. They are rated as very good to A grade. And they are really pretty. They're going to cost $45 for the 12. This is flat 463. Onto a flat of 12 Namibian black tourmaline and feldspar. Smaller little black shoal crystals. These are beautiful. Look at that. Perfect little terminations over there. The little green sticker on the pamphlet says there is in fact highlight opal. I think that's it over there. It's a highlight. Ooh, I think there's a storm coming. Guess I'll get my ass into here. These are rated very good to A grade. They weigh 930 grams. Let's see how many of them glow. Jolly good. Right, off the cuff. There's a subtle little hint over there. There's a couple more over here. So what we got there? Just off the bat, 3, 4. Without me turning them around too much. See what this one's about. No, not much happening there. Neither there. That's interesting. Take you into the box. So I'm not picking that up on my plain eyesight, but the camera is picking it up. I don't know what it's picking up. That's very interesting. Let's try the other little torch. Don't know. I really don't know. That's a nice flat of black tourmaline. It's going to cost all of $44. This is flat 79. On to back up north. We've got some malacola, some beautiful malachite with pterogenite. It's a black layer there, pterogenite. And then the top of that sandwich is the chrysocolla. 12 of these. Much alike in this. This one's the odd one out. It's a different deposit, obviously. The chrysocolla has been silicated. It's like a oil painting. There's the pterogenite all on the top of the chrysocolla. Nice little flat this. It's going to cost all of $33. That's for 12 malacolas from the Congo. Flat 164. Nice. On to agate hearts from Madagascar. 6 of them. They are rated as good to very good at best. That's probably because there's a, well, it's not a dangerous crack, but it's still a crack nonetheless. Same likewise with this one. Got a carnelian in there as well. Look at those patterns, man, oh man. Pretty. Oh, this is the nicest in the bunch. 1.34 kilograms. This flat's going to cost $38. This is flat 553. Onto some stick-tight, 6 standing freeforms and a leaf. This is probably the worst of the bunch. Very little about that magnesium stick-tight in the serpentine. They are rated as good to very good. What do you want, Cara?
I just want to show people what Francis did to my tag.
Yeah, no. How can you blame me for that? Because if you had sealed them properly or cut them properly, they wouldn't be looking like that.
My beautiful tags all ruined.
No, well,
I'll reprint them, guys. They're all going to get reprinted.
And then Cara's going to do them properly so that I can wash. Oh, okay.
You can't wash tags in fizz. It's not the way it goes.
I think I got off lightly. All right, so some stick tights here. 6 good to very good little stick tights. Hopefully that'll be an indication of them being cheaper as well. These are going to cost $57. That's flat $7.95. On to 6 beautiful polished blue lace agates, standing freeforms. That one particularly beautiful. This one here has got subtle hints of amethyst in it. That's really nice. Nice little vug. There as well. That one's alright. These are rated as very good to A grade. Altogether they weigh 1.66 kilograms. They're going to cost $75. This is flat number 534. Up next is my dog. He's not for sale. You are good brown dog. Are you a good brown dog? Are you a good brown dog? Fig, are you a good brown dog? You want a snack? Why are you looking so guilty? Oh man. Alright. Here we go. We've got some iron deficient zoisite with biotite. That's the biotite, is the black or the darkness. The less iron in the zoisite, the paler it becomes. Some people also call it thirdite, but thirdite's just a name that gets abused quite a lot. 2 of these leopard stone spheres, 1.46 kilos, both rated as very good. They're going to cost $38. This is flat number 115. Then on to some Congolese Kasompi style polished malachite freeforms, 1.23 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. Nice flowery patterns. Nice, 6 malachite freeforms from Kasompi. They're going to cost $40 altogether. It's a flat number 774. And then on to, back to Malawi, where the blue lace hangs. 2 large specimens. They weigh 3.51 kilograms. This one's got some beautiful fine druzy. They're both rated as A grade. Right, that's a big little bug. That's an oxymoron. I think you get some light in the cabin. There we go. There we go. These two large blue lace agates, they're going to cost $54. This is flat 505. Onto polished diatoms. Bit of a rarity, all on its own. Who polishes diatoms? Well, the Congolese do. We've got them a lot cheaper than they were supposed to be. So I don't think we'll get them again. Because then he was cry. It's very nice with a, is it shutter coat? Crusher coat. $35 little polished diatoms. Don't want to call them tumbles. They suppose you are, but these haven't been tumbled. They have been hand polished. So it's almost translucent. They're going to cost $49. That is flat 768. Then on to 25. Oh, look at this. From Albert Mountain. Some scalenihedral calcite. That is stunning. These I selected these when they just came in. They were the smallest of the bunch. So if you're into making some ravers jewelry, because I tell you what, these will be magic in a nightclub. Want to hear the nightclub? That was my rendition. Whoa, hello, look at you, flame up, you lekkerdun. 25 little scalenihedral Albert Mountain Lesotho calcites. They're going to cost $24. This is flat number F70. Nice. Next up, from Madagascar, some petrified wood spheres. They weigh 1.19 kilograms. All these, in fact. Malagasy. They look a lot Zimbabwe-ish. Okay. Alright, that was a phone call from Joy. Didn't get confirmation, but it seems like we'll be going to the Free State on Friday. That's good news. In the meantime, we got petrified wood spheres, 1.19 kilos, very good to A grade. They're going to cost $36. It's a flat 125. On to Bukanote hook. Jeez, we're doing a lot of Bukanote hook today. 1.2 kilos, rated all as A grade. A little bit of limonite there. I don't know, is this? Sometimes query A grades. And it's good to question stuff. My father always said so. But it is the old-fashioned nice small crystals on the planes. It's 1.2 kilos. This Bukanote's gonna cost $62. That's flat 997. On to some Zimbabwean red hematoid, 1.95 kilos of a very nice large window. Red hematoid. This one here especially catches the eye. Look at that phantom. Yummy. That's gorgy. Ooh, that's even gorgier. Oh. Red hematoids from Zimbabwe. This flat's going to cost all of $51. It's number 172. Lipidolite. Malagasy lipidolite spheres. 6 of them, 1.53 kilos. We always look for a little bit of the rubellite or the indicolite. I think we settled upon that. Lithium rich. There's a cutie pie. Look at that. That's a cutie. It's like a little planet with. Ooh, there we go. There's a nice blue. A little planet with clouds. Here's a little planet with a quartz continent. They're rated, what are they rated as? Good, very good to A grade. So this will be your good grade. They weigh 1.53 kilos. They're going to cost $48. This is flat 725. Yep, Zimbabwe, we got Metokulite. 4 standing freeforms. That is a chrome clinical and a mica matrix. They weigh 1.2 kilos. They are rated as very good to A grade. They've got the little sticker of shininess on them. I'm curious why. Well, I suppose we'll find out. And the sticker of shininess means that they must flourish, and they do. There's quite a bit of orangey glow. Don't know what it is though. That's funky. If you like shiny things at night, not all of them do flourish. But these do flourish quite nicely. And there we have it. 4 Metokulite standing freeforms. They're going to cost $58. This is flat number 255. On to more Malagasy polished points and a leaf. Right, what have we got here? 840 grams worth of polished Malagasy with inclusions. It looks like tourmaline. There's a nice little chloride veil. Chloride phantom. Lepidocrucites. There's a little. No. Yes. No. Right over there. Purple. What is it? And it's just a purple reflection. It must be. It's just a rainbow veil. Oh, just a rainbow veil. And there it is on this side too. That's so cool. That's very funky. Right, smoky. Smoky, slightly milky. Still nice. Some rutile in there as well. Limonite flavour? Yeah. Oh, there's a nice smoky phantom there. Limonite tip. Beautiful flat. These are rated as very good to A grade, 840 grams. They're going to cost $63. This is flat 420. Next up, we've got some absolutely superb road gravel. No, that's what I used to throw the monkeys. Ashburtonite. Right, some Mindingi mine. Bull malachite, supposedly. It's just a whole lot of juicy on top of probably botryoidal malachite. It's very nice and shiny. There's a subtle hints of chrysocolla blue behind the surface, and that's nice and cute and whatnot. But the other side is the real business. Check this out. That is hot toddy juicy. Almost looks like a nice little snowfall. And then obviously it's a druzy over the Dolomite as well. Very nice. It's going to cost $91. This is flat number 778. Ta-da! Then onto a peculiar silky malachite specimen. It's next described it as a secular sprays of malachite. You can kind of see why. They're very shiny. It's a very attractive piece. Green looking, very striking against the copper dolomite. And that pinnacle there really is rather attractive. I don't know what it weighs. Feels like 1.5 kilos. Oh, it's a nice one. And it's $50. $50 for this peculiar malachite. It's a flat 371. Then, this is, okay, we got some Luwena smoky quartz that has a distinct, now it's probably unfair of me to do this at sunset time, but have a looky at that. Like all Luwenas, the tips aren't happy days, but they are beautiful, clean windows. 4.5 kilos. Hang on, I need a little bit of help with this one. Turn it around. And there we have it. Cara's heard me and now she's going to sing Bonnie Tyler. Please don't sing Bonnie Tyler.
Do you want help?
No.
Look, there's a leaf inclusion.
Oh, look, leaf height. Righto, 4.something kilograms worth of Luwena and smoky kind of pseudo citrine. Go on in, say it. It's a citrine. It's rare. It's $242. It's flat A40. Last one for the day. We got a nice little celestite geode. This is an A grade celestite. It also needs a little bit of sunlight for the strontium. Celestite, not the lightest mineral in the world, not by a long margin. This weighs 3.02 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $72. $72 for flat 581. Happy days. Right, guys, hopefully by this time that we see this, we shall be knowing whether or not we're going to be in the Free State this weekend. And if we are going to be in the Free State this weekend, expect something. I did just speak to the lady. Look, the old guy, he's a fella. He's battling with his health. He's in frail care. So he can't spend the entire day there like we actually really want to. So if we do go, and if he agrees, because he's got to go out to frail care and then go back, then we've got to be in there for an hour, 2 hours, and we got to decide what to capture, what not to capture. So it won't be going live. We'll probably, I don't know, photos. It's going to be photos. Yeah, I'm still not sure how we're going to run it. But I'll definitely let you know. At the end of the day, if anybody's in for some serious South African minerals, let me know. Because worst case scenario, I'll be sending footage, photos, videos, prices, etc., of items directly to you guys on WhatsApp or Facebook. But guys, if you're still on Facebook, come switch over to the WhatsApp clan. You won't regret it. Anyway, have a lovely evening. See you guys later. Right, so we definitely got, well, the obvious one. Highlight opal, king of the obvious. And not so much on the other ones. Righto.